cross country, wrestling, and track and field. This kid is a terrific athlete, to say the least. Starting this fall, he'll be running cross country and track and field at Alpena Community College. Going into his final season of track and field, he was ranked second in the state for pole vault, so he had a great shot of becoming a state champion. However, the COVID-19 pandemic took away that opportunity from him. This week, we salute Onaway's Teddy Peters.
I'm like, just please don't cancel it. Like, give it just a little bit more time, and hopefully we have it, you know. And I had just bought a 14-foot pole vault pole. It was, you know, $750, and then they said it's canceled, and I'm like, you're kidding me, you know. It was just like my heart sank, and everything was just like my last time competing as an Onaway athlete just happened.
On the bright side, though, for you, Teddy, what are some of the best moments that you've cherished throughout your high school sports career at Onaway?
I'd say some of the most chilling moments that I've ever had happen was for sure winning the first regional title for team wrestling, making All-State the first time in cross country, coming across the finish line after I just ran my PR by over 50 seconds. And I come across the finish line, and normally you're tired and stuff like that. I was full of energy. I didn't need a drink. For track, it was this past season, regional finals. We go to the 11-6 jump, which is automatic state qualifier. And I can just feel myself. I don't hear nothing when I'm running down the runway on the track. I plant the pole. I turn upside down. I clear 11-6 on the first try, and I remember hitting the mat, celebrating on the way down after clearing the height, hitting the mat and just throwing myself up in the air and just being pumped that I finally made it to state.
With wrestling, Mark Grant has a lot of passion with the sport. He's very upbeat. He's pushing you guys to be the best you can be, and he's very energetic. So take me through that first practice.
The first high school practice was definitely a little bit amped up. Freshman year, I walk into the wrestling room. You know, we're pretty packed. Not as packed as we were sophomore, junior, or senior year, but we're pretty packed in this little room. And I'm like, hey, you know, I've been to wrestling practice. This isn't gonna be that bad. Well, by the end of the 3.5-hour wrestling practice, I couldn't feel my arms, couldn't feel my legs, and I was like, that wasn't wrestling practice, let me tell you what.
Take me through the recruiting process on what made you decide on running cross country and track and field at Alpena Community College.
In 7th grade, I was running a cross country race at Rogers City, and Mark Jacobs, the cross country coach, came up to talk to me because Joe Trainum was running for him at the time. And he just kind of started talking to me. He's like, Joe jokes and goes, hey, you'll be running for you one day. And that kind of like, that's what started it, was just that little bit of thought way back in 7th grade. And then this fall running cross country at the same exact course, Mark Jacobs comes up to me and he's like, you got any plans for after high school? And I'm like, yeah, I don't really know where I'm going yet. I've got a couple offers of different schools to run. And he's like, well, here's my contact information and stuff like that. And he's like, I'd be more than happy to have you run for us this fall. I was like, that'd be pretty cool. Eventually went through and did my verbal signing while I was in Alpena doing kind of like a tour of the college. About 2 weeks later, during cross-country practice, I had my written signing.
So back in December, you attended a Rogers City basketball game, and out of a 50-50 drawing, they selected your number, and you had to make a layup, a free throw, a three-point jumper, and then a half-court shot. Would you say that basketball is not your best sport?
If I would have made it to the half court, I would have gotten it, because that's all I shoot in gym classes. I shoot half courts one after another. And I feel like I just didn't think, because my best shots come from the corner on the three-point. I should have just shot the ball and then moved to the corner, because that's where I'm going to make it. And I definitely think the shoes gave me a disadvantage, but it was something that was really fun.
Yeah, for sure. Now, who has pushed you to be the best that you can be day in and day out?
100% my dad has pushed me harder than anybody could ever push somebody else. I remember coming home after practices, and he's like, you still haven't done your workout, and a wrestling practice is 3 hours long most of the time. And he'd make me come home and I do have to do my workout, or all summer long, I would be woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and my dad would be like, you gotta go for a run. I know you got work in an hour, but you're going for a run. And I remember him, like if I really needed to push myself before a race or whatever, my dad would ride his bike next to me, and I'd be practically sprinting down the road, and he would not be letting up. He'd be like, better keep up, better keep up. And I just remember sometimes he'd be like pushing me so hard, and then he'd be tearing up because he knows he's pushing me to do better than I've ever expected to be.
Teddy, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. I greatly appreciate it. We salute. See you, Teddy.
Thank you.